But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They were backed up and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Delaware.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This should be the last play of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Delaware. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Liberty overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Lynchburg, these Flames gotta be thrilled with the result. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that's certainly held true again today.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Turning it on! Ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's Watson. Bringing the heat.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch inside the 25. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, a double bear offense going back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
And wings it incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Complete downfield. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Right on the money. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Dropping back, it's Watson. Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right on target this time. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Offense lining up quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Black. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That's caught. It's Porter. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Black. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Bearcats can really attack on this second. Dropping back, it's Watson. Pocket breaking down. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville.
And the Bearcats will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
That is going to give that wide receiver nightmares, man. He was wide open. I don't know if there was a coverage bust on the back end, but that is a play that this dude needs to make.
Wants to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense changing the play. Looking to pass inside the red zone. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive.
Touchdown, Delaware! And the punishment has been extended. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Watson. Catch in the middle, it's Humphries. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here we go. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Gets the back moving. They'll keep it on the ground. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. Just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Blue Hens, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, they just couldn't find the hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Snaps it in the shotgun. Going for 6. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Working that left side now. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air. It's Watson. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to power their way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage seems flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it?
Now, last week it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now here we go. A week later, same offense.
Breaks into the clear. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And first down, they go right back to him.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Sure hands. It's Porton. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Porton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back to throw. It's Simpson. He's got it on a crossing route. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bama. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner trying to create good field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Missouri's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see. Can this defense hold up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. The short completion of the tight end. And that's good for a first down near the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But, man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Simpson. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Cuevas. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made in space. Look out. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown. Tied.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
With the BAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Breaks an open space. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the receiver's got it. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Grab made by the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Looking to throw yet again. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He finds some space.
Return brings it out to the 35. And your Missouri Tigers will take over.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of... No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
14, Missouri, 9.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. On 1st down, it's play action. Finds his man. It's Young. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And completion makes it 2nd and short. To the air. It's Simpson. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a quick grab. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. To throw, it's Simpson. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the offense will quick. And a timeout here after the play.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Porton. He's in the clear. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Just time enough for one more play in the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Alabama.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. With the catch, it's Davis. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. 1st down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Quick completion to the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Played to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. What a catch!
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Missouri!
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half. But I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. The pass rush closing in. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
The punt team making their way on the field.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's caught. It's Johnson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's a first down drop. Traffic over the middle.
Here's running for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. The pass is caught, but they rule him out. So it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
To throw, it's Simpson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They start the fourth quarter with a pass. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Touchdown, Tigers, as they put 6 more on the board.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw is Simpson. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got it near the end zone. Can't quite get there. Defense forces him out at the 2.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their...
And he's in! Touchdown, the Zoo! Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pulls it in. It's Horton. Tackle made after a big gain. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. A completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grinding away with a running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking for a late deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to throw it again. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And the point after is right down the middle. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this